What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am Lady Nika. This is Nonstop November vlog number 19. My thoughts, as you all have requested to know, on two subjects. So first thing we're going to touch on is people have been emailing me and asking me what I thought about the TMZ report that Charlie Sheen next. What I thought about what Patti LaBelle had said in reference to selling her pies on her own. I had no intentions on talking about this whatsoever, but since I am in the process of trying to play catch up, that's the reason why I'm going to go ahead on and answer the question, because it gives me something to talk about, okay? Now, don't get me wrong. I love me some Patti. Yes, Lord, I sure do. I sure do. You know, Patti done got me through some, you know. But I do think that it was kind of a shade to him, in a sense. Even though what he did has yielded him plenty of success lately. I hear he's on these talk shows. You know, I understand that he's supposed to have some type of recording contract possibly coming out. And that I've also heard that he may be doing some Walmart commercials in the near future. I feel like this about it. Had it been my situation and my pies had been sitting on the shelf for at least since the end of September, 1st of October, and in one weekend a YouTuber, a young man, James Wright Chanel, makes a video review of my pie and they sell off the shelves, I would have felt like a phone call was definitely warranted. I would have felt like asking him, you know, what can I do to help you? Which she could have done this. We don't know what kind of, you know, what she's done actually for him. The only thing that we've been told is that he did receive a phone call and that he did get a Chanel bag from her. Now, I guess what the uproar is that people felt like she should have compensated him financially. He may have been compensated financially, and due to, you know, obvious reasons, he just didn't tell anybody about that. You know, if I come into some coins, I'm damn sure not going to want to tell, you know, the world about it, because next thing you know, you got cousins and shit that you never knew of coming out the woodworks wanting to know, can they hold something? So, you know, my thing is, I don't know what she gave him. I don't really care, but I do feel like that statement that you were selling your pies on your own was incorrect. I feel like that was a direct hit at that man for all the effort that he took in putting it. Because when he put that video up, I'm sure he had no idea the video would go viral and do what it has done for her. However, in all honesty, let's not act like these pies just came on the shelf that week that he did the review. Those pies have been sitting on that shelf since I saw them in late September when I was in Walmart. And y'all know, even though a bitch banned out at the Walmart, I still go in that bitch on the often. I might not need to be saying this shit, but okay, whatever. I still go in there, you know, and I saw the pies. Now, me being a chef, Patti wasn't going to be featured on my table no damn way. Ain't nobody going to be featured on my table but me. But if I was in a situation like what she was in, and I know in my heart that this young man helped, I don't know, maybe because of their age, you know, older celebrities, you know, legends and stuff. See, back in the day, there was no such thing as social media. And I don't think some of these older celebrities realize the power of social media. Social media can make you, and it also can break you. Okay, and I don't think she understands the gravity of what his video did to help her. Either she don't understand it, or she don't want to understand it, or she just felt like, you know, we've always heard rumors that Patti could be a little something else, you know, at times. But I mean, I'm gonna just keep it 1,000. If a motherfucker helped me the way he helped her, then I would say, bitch, maybe you need to eat a little piece of humble pie and be more, you know, be a little bit more appreciative of what the young man did do for you, because he didn't have to do it. He chose to do it, and that's why you are free from really having to compensate him financially. But as humans, I know that if someone come along and they help me sell a product that was sitting on the shelves for at least a month prior to, and my shit sell out and make all that money, yes, I will financially compensate you, even if that's between the two of us. And I would have given him the phone call, but what I would not have done was get on camera and say that I was selling my pies on my own, because we all know that that's a damn lie. When nobody buying them damn Patti LaBelle pies till this young man came along and did what he had to do, and it helped you a whole lot. Like I said, what you got out of it, James Wright Chanel, it's not my business. I could care less what she did for you. My only problem was that I thought that was very shady and disrespectful of her to insinuate that she was selling her pies on her own long before you made the video. And that's not true, because you have a lot of shit that you sell that people ain't buying off the shelves. I mean, Walmart ain't got no big supply for none of your items, including your cookbook, until this young man made this video about your pie. So maybe you should eat a piece of humble pie and learn how to be more, you know, appreciative of what happened. Now, nobody's taking away from her abilities as a singer. We all know Patti got pipes for days, and I'm not taking that away from her. But I will say this. I feel like that was very disrespectful for you to say that you did it on your own, because you didn't do it on your own. You're not going to be able to do something like that on your own unless you actually start using social media a little bit more. And most of these older stars, these legends, they don't use that shit because they don't want to. They don't feel like, they don't understand the power of social media. She may understand it now, because I'm sure she's gotten a lot of backlash, but the statement that you did it on your own was utter bullshit. And girl, let's just keep it real, you know. Let's, as Iana say, let's call a thing a thing. You know damn well them pies weren't selling till that young man made that video. So aside from what people feel like you owe him, I ain't got nothing to do with that. But don't shade or diminish what he's done for you, because just like he helped you, he could also come back and say stuff that could hurt you. And those diehard fans that love to get in these people, you know, get on different YouTubers videos and try to comfort them, baby, please don't try that with me, because I'm telling you now, I done rested up, bitch. I'm ready. Come on with it if you want to. Like I said, the old bitch need to show some fucking homage to the young man that did help her sell them pies. I ain't saying she's supposed to owe him no coin or nothing like that. I would have given him a coin, but that's what I would do. What I'm talking about is when you sit up and say that you taking credit for something that you really can't take credit for. Yes, it may be your recipe. Yes, your face is plastered all over that pie. But that don't mean that that's the reason why they sold. They sold because a young man did a pie review that spoke so highly of you that it allowed you to have that kind of success. And when you are interviewed, you need to remember that, because you didn't do it by yourself. Okay? That's all I got to say about him. Whatever. Now, let's talk about the Charlie Sheen situation. Y'all, I don't have nothing to say about it. I mean, you live by the sword, you die by the sword, okay? I would never want to see anybody, you know, get diagnosed with anything. A child, I wouldn't even want my worst enemy to even have what I have, which is lupus, okay? So I damn sure wouldn't wish HIV on anybody else, but we all know how Charlie Sheen lived his life. Only thing that revelation did when he did the interview with the Today Show was just help us to understand why the fuck a couple years back he flipped the fuck out like he was. Probably when he first got diagnosed, you know. But what am I supposed to say about that? I mean, it don't surprise me. Am I sad for him? In a way, because, I mean, it's some lessons you have to learn the hard way. My grandmother used to always say, bought sense is the best sense. Well, he just bought some, and now he gonna have to deal with a whole lot of shit. They not gonna be trying to blackmail you no more. Now these women gonna say that they had sex with you and you didn't let them know of your HIV status prior to. So good luck to you, Charlie Sheen, on that shit. It's a hard lesson learned, but it's one learned. You know, that's all I can say about it. That's how I feel about it. I hope that, you know, he be okay, which I'm pretty sure he is, because he done already made that phone call to Magic, and Magic done already told him, you know, to hook up and shit. So he gonna be just fine, y'all. Money talk bullshit run a marathon. Charlie Sheen will be just fine, okay? It ain't gonna be no situation like how Rock Hudson and some of these other ones in the past, because science has advanced so much that they know how to make this shit. You know, you can live with HIV. You can live with that. Look at Magic Johnson. You think him and his wife ain't fucking? I wouldn't be with the motherfucker if we couldn't be fucking. And look at him. Has he looked like he fell off? Do he look like he lost weight? Magic ain't look, child. Okay. When you got money, things like this that would probably shake the very core of a regular person, such as myself and maybe you all, it don't bother them rich people like that, because like I said, money talk, bullshit run a marathon. Baby, this boy already on them drugs Magic was on. He gonna be just fine. I hate that it had to come down to it, but maybe just to shake his ass up and make him realize that, you know, I don't give a damn who you get a dick to, but at least put a cap on the motherfucker. Strap up, fool. But that's all I got to say about that, child. So this is Nonstop November vlog number, I don't know, shit, I think I said 19 some shit. Anyway, y'all, I'll holler back at y'all on the next video. Peace.